everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terrence Scardino. Well, on Monday, May the 16th, the week starts slow, a little bit more comfortable, because the moon is in Libra on Monday and Tuesday. The sun continues for one more week in the sign of Taurus. Taurus and Libra are both ruled by peace-seeking, harmonious, socializing Venus. Venus doesn't like confrontation. It wants to hang out and enjoy life. On Wednesday, the moon is what we call being void of course. Now, this is going to be from about 8:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time to 11:30 at night. So you can adjust the timing for your location. But this is a factor when the moon is no longer making any kinds of aspects to other planets. So it's just sort of like coasting along. This is a day to just continue doing what you're doing, continue with your routine, but not to be making any important decisions. And certainly with Mercury in retrograde and the moon void of course, this would not be a good day to be starting any major new projects. Good day for rest. And like I said, just continuing with your routine. On Thursday, now the moon enters the more intense, passionate Scorpio. Scorpio can be more confrontive, where when that moon was in Libra, seeks to be more laid back. And this moon will remain in Scorpio into early Saturday. On Friday, however, the sun leaves Taurus and enters into Gemini. And it will be in Gemini for those next 4 weeks. So overall, the energy with Gemini is more curious, more alive, more social. It's more mentally stimulating. We're just wanting to connect with friends, a lot of correspondence, because Gemini has all that mental energy, where Taurus is more that Venus energy, can be a little slow, lazy, indulgent. Also, there's a practical sense to Taurus and wants to get the work done. And now we're moving into Gemini on Friday, and we could be all over the place with ideas and distractions and socializing, but that's just the general tone for those 4 weeks. Then on Saturday, we're having the full moon. And the full moon, the moon is in Sagittarius. And this is Sagittarius is always seeking adventure, optimism, expansion. And the full moon brings everything to light. And this is a very important weekend because the full moon is a time of culmination. And it can also be a time of realizing what's not working and letting it go. And why this weekend and this full moon is so important is because the full moon will be affecting all of us strongly through Saturday and Sunday. And on Sunday, Mercury goes direct. Communication, discerning Mercury is no longer retrograde and now is starting to move forwards. But when Mercury it looks like it's stopped, it's an optical illusion, it's not yet moving forwards. Well, it's no longer moving backwards. That's a good thing. But this is still not the best time to making those really important decisions. It's a really good time to just sit on whatever's, sit on it, ponder it, investigate these ideas. But you may be feeling really impatient because the full moon, particularly in Sag, wants to get going, and the sun in Gemini is exact opposite or interacting with Mars. Mars is impatient, aggressive, assertive, but Mars is still retrograde until the end of June. So that Sun Mars and the full moon, you have to be careful. One of the funny things I like to say about Sagittarius energy is open mouth and insert foot. You can be a little bit too frank. It could be a time of a lot of speaking out of turn, if you will, regretting what you say, because with that full moon, a lot of things are coming to a head. That Sun Mars can create some conflict, certainly some irritability and some impatience. But Mercury is not yet moving forwards and into its rhythm. So you want to, this weekend, you may be feeling really charged and ready to go. And if you know a little astrology, you may be feeling a little over optimistic, like, wow, Mercury is direct and let's get going. But this is more of a time to just feel the energy, but not yet take action. But with all that fire of Sagittarius and the Mars to the Sun, good time to exercise, to be active, get out there, be busy. Just don't be making any kind of major decisions or starting any major projects just yet. Give it a few days at least. Before I sign off, I want to remind you again that I'm available for the one question offer at Astrology Answers website, or you can find a direct link in the description page under the YouTube video. Always try to find and include your time of birth and put it in the message again. So I have whether it's AM or PM, that is so important for me to know. So I hope to see you again with my next segment. Until then, have a great week.